Yo, what is up? Likely Deo that will watch this video. I kind of want to talk about the living icon himself, the big nose goblin, Bruce Ramonis Condonis. All right, let's get into it. Brucedropemoff is from ATL, specifically Macon, and growing up, life wasn't ideal to say the least since, he has stated that he has had family turbulence and turmoil with his father and other things. But I want to harp on is his early videos, because while a lot of DEO found him recently, I'm a part of that section, by the way, he has actually been tough in this internet and YouTube stuff for years, especially streaming. And I feel as time has passed, people have forgotten about this era Bruce. Now for the videos, Bruce made 2K content in the very beginning, and everything would, stream and all the other stuff. And then he would also stream on Monkey and talk to people on Monkey and, roast people. Bruce was, he was doing this for a while. He's been on this content grind for a long time. Like some of the Omega content that you'll see, like Omega live streams. But Bruce has been doing it for a long time. He's been on the internet for 10 years. As a child, when he was young, and he was streaming on the floor. And he has said that his dad would, yell at him and tell him, "You're being too loud in there. All right, quiet down. You're being too loud in there." Or make him stop streaming or stuff like that. But Bruce would never let this get in his way. This would never put Bruce down, and it never should put anyone down, ever, no matter your circumstance. Bruce would continue to do this type of content and streaming near daily, and had probably one of the strongest daily live stream records around. He just kept going and going, even with the personal issues and family problems he faced. And his first big thing that he would be involved in outside of the Cash Nasty stuff, with Fortnite and roast, basketball in real life, stuff like that, and the whole 1v1 match with Cash Nasty, that's a whole different topic. That could be its own video. If you don't know what Lover Host is and are watching this somehow, Bruce, he got on Lover Host. But honestly, if you don't know what Lover Host is, how did you get here? More importantly, this show simply was a live dating show where there are multiple contestants, and then the person that was looking for love would choose the person they like, and whether they got love or whether they chose Lover Host would determine if they won. If they chose love, they do go to a stream with them and maybe play a game or something, and then they get viewers. It was a win-win. But if they get hosts, they lost. It's sad. All right. And Bruce, he would get invited to the show, and this would put him on. This would put Bruce on and give him a very big leap that was definitely deserved and definitely needed for a growing creator. And his audience would continue to naturally grow, honestly, because of his consistency at this young age. And people liked Bruce's humor. And honestly, if I found Bruce at this time, I definitely would have liked his content as well. I knew him from Lover Host. I'd never watched him. Brucedropemoff would join OTK and interact with the Texas Austin crew like erob221, Miskiff, and NMP Law, but would later leave. And after more context was recently added, he was paid $200K for 3 years. And with the org's declining reputation, with the consistent amount of scandals, and his audience not really vibing with OTK's community, I don't think it's a bad thing for him to leave. It makes sense. It was kind of the wise thing to do. But it didn't go without controversy. He got into drama with Miskiff over him saying that, his swatting was fake, which Bruce didn't take so well. He stopped collabing with him, and then Bruce would be banned subsequently for, calling Miskiff a saltine cracker for a month. Radio silence. Then he came back, and it was chill. And then he got a 2-day ban. I don't even remember what it was. And then he beefed with DDG, and then he called him a hard R on stream and was banned.
Yeah. About 3,000. My first crib. Move out of my dude's house.
I should triple though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And in LA.
And I'm proud of you, bro. Real shit though, because a lot of black niggas don't be in that position to win and get houses. I remember when we couldn't even drink out the same water fountain for real. Yo, little Nick, you know what you is. You thought you were finna get banned with your.
Okay, nah, right, you a dumbass. You really a dumbass.
No. He said he was talking about
He ain't say it.
He didn't say it. He didn't say it. He didn't
I
say
said
it. Yeah, he
niggas
was-
really be capping.
Yes,
that's what I
what
was
he
gonna
said.
say. I'm
Yes.
drunk.
Yeah, he's
I'm
just
drunk.
drunk and shit.
Go
I'm
get you a
drunk.
glass of water, nigga.
Yeah, yeah,
There you go.
yeah. He didn't even say that shit.
But nah, Daryl. You know niggas ain't got no problem with you. I said finger, bro. Niggas ain't got no problem with you, man.
They both rich.
But when we meet, though, we can still have this conversation that you want to have.
With that, he was gone. He was gone for a while. You know, you had DEO going crazy, talking about this whole situation, this whole controversy with DDG and him and Bruce and Kai and Rage and all this going on with nothing from Bruce. Only maybe, like, I think he retweeted one thing, and it was like, patience is key. That was it. And then a couple of days or weeks after he said that, he would sign the Kick for $80 million. $80 million. That is an astonishing amount of money for someone that began streaming on Twitch 10 years ago. And he was on the floor. He was on the floor as like a 13-year-old. And now he's signing a deal for $80 million. You know, and he recently obtained the biggest achievement a YouTuber can get, a golden plaque. He got the golden play button. He has rose from the ground to a mansion with an elevator. And I know people don't agree with what he has been pulling recently, but I can understand it, sort of, since he feels like he can practically be unleashed after years of being tame online and sort of going with everything that was around him and probably all the personal things that he's dealing with. You know, he can finally let loose. He can let that ripcord completely loose. Also, don't forget, Brucedropemoff on New Year's, he did say this. He did say, I will be returning to the old Brucedropemoff. And the old Brucedropemoff, he was definitely a lot more toxic. He was a lot, he was a lot meaner. He was a lot more toxic. He was a lot edgier. So it sort of makes sense that this shift has kind of happened from Bruce, and it's understandable to an extent. And that's not to defend some of the things he said or done, but it's just to give a reason. There's a reason behind what he's doing now. But besides that, I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe learned a bit about Bruce's past and rising. All right, for all the DO out there, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. DO4L, of course. It's all about love at the end of the day.
Okay. Green diamonds like Zelda. Ooh, whole Rockefeller. Ooh, young J go that nigga. Finger on the trigger. Dump his body in the river. You a pussy ass nigga. Young J go 30 million. Green diamonds like Zelda. Ooh.